Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you a video of a recent ranked match I played. So in this match we were doing pretty poorly in the beginning, as you will see in a minute, and I'm making this video to kind of show you how how ranked games can turn around, because a lot of people I see, they're a few kills behind, or something like this happens at the beginning you're about to see, and they decide to just give up and not try. So this is a bronze ranked game. Right now I am bronze 5. I was bronze 4. Keep sorry. I keep sort of climbing, then falling between 5 and 4. But anyways, so as you can see here, there's a ward in this bush. So we are getting invaded. Our misfortune died from an early gank. So we're already down one death, not even 2 minutes in. So this is pretty unfortunate. I am mid-lane Fizz, laning against an Echo. I've purchased the corrupting potion because I haven't fought Echo too often, and I'm like, I wasn't confident in this match. Like, not the match entirely, but just the match against Echo. So right now I'm just trying to CS. Echo, spoilers, Echo does get a kill on me pretty early. But right now I'm just playing it really safe, trying to farm. And this game, I didn't CS too well in the beginning. See, I messed up the W there, got punished for it by Echo. And top lane, we have a Cho'Gath. They was playing as in Alawi, but Alawi got banned. So he's like, yeah, right here, the Echo gets the kill on me. He gets the flash and the ignite. So this Cho'Gath, they don't normally play Cho'Gath. They're an Alawi main, so they're kind of upset about that, but nothing too bad. In bottling, our Lux was really helpful this match. Our Lux is one of the reasons why we won this, to be honest. And Kane did a really good job, but you'll see how they did as the game goes on. So right now, I already have a bunch of minions attacking my turret. I missed the W there, and I'm just trying to CS the rest of these minions. I grabbed 2 of them before I'm forced away by Echo's Q, which is kind of sad. I shouldn't have been hit by that. It was my own fault. I walked into it. So I'm just sort of playing it safe. Uh, Missed that minion because of a Q, or because of turret. So this video, the purpose of it, it's a sort of learning experience. I might not be the greatest League player, but like, I'm able to tell like uh, when a game is winnable or not, even if you're doing pretty bad, pretty poorly. Games are still winnable, especially in bronze ranked, because people tilt. Even if they're winning, they uh, they just play really badly, or they get cocky and go in for risky trades that end up in them dying. So I'm not saying this is true for all ranked matches, and here he gets a W on me and completely destroys me. I traded my ignite under him, but that didn't get the kill. So right now I'm 0-2, Echo's 2-1, Darius is 1-1. Misfortune has first blood. So most of my most of our lanes are losing in CS pretty badly, like me against Echo, Varus against MF, Cho'Gath against Darius, although he's not too bad. Arcane was really on top of farming, and I really have to give him props for that. Alright, so coming back to lane. Just grabbing some CS. So, bot lane. So, the problem with this match is like, alright, so Xin Zhao is coming for a gank, and watch how bot lane handles it. So, her stun was on cooldown, and Varus, he doesn't know how to kite very well. He could have easily gotten that Xin. You can see me coming bot lane. So Varus picks up the kill thanks to Kane's gank. And so I roamed bot to try to help with Xin Zhao, but he dies before I get there, so I'm just gonna pick up some CS while I'm down here, so it's not a complete waste. I pick up maybe 1 or 2 CS. Not the best roam on my part. Echo is level 6 already, he's clearing my waves. Darius is almost at turret. And Varus just recalled. So right now, 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes in, we're 2-7. They're at a almost 3k gold lead. So, yeah, this is not my best game as Fizz. I could easily say that. I'm Mastery 5 with Fizz. I usually don't lose lane this hard. But later in this video, I make sort of a comeback. I don't carry. I get the 3rd highest. Pretty much tied with Lux in damage. Kane is the one who ends up receiving the highest. So, sorry my camera messed up a little bit, but this Echo took a pretty good chunk of my health. He eased me, takes a few tower hits. Alright, so bot lane is having some problems. So, alright, so in this game, I'm not sure if Varus had his chat muted, but later in the game you'll see that he didn't respond very well, and he was just off randomly on his own. Top lane, Kane's trying to gank Darius. That might not be too good of an idea. As you can see, he doesn't get killed there. They're trying to chase. I come in and I help. I'm not sure if I was the reason for that, but I'm just gonna give it to them. Alright, so Echo's missing. Out here, I was just kind of confused. I messed up an E there. Yeah, so with Fizz, when you're CSing, Fizz doesn't have the best wave clear. His only real form of wave clear is his E later in the game, which comes in really nicely. So, missed my W there, and it's on a 10-second cooldown. So I decided just back here. So in our other lanes, see Lux and Varus, they're doing alright. Right now Varus is at 20 to his 37. I'm at 32 to Echo's 66, which is not very good. Echo just really beats Fizz in wave clear. Lux is picking up a lot of CS here too, so that might be one of the problems. Alright, so this so for the game, Darius he didn't really have a problem in lane. Cho'Gath did really well in lane, but he couldn't 1v1 Darius. I don't think any of us could 1v1 Darius because he's running Conqueror. He's a really, really strong champion right now. So me, Fizz, and Varus, me, Kane, and Varus, and Fizz, we pick up the Ocean Drake. They're ganking, Kane ganks spot lane. I think they pick up the kill on Misfortune. No, they do not. Alright, so I'm asking for help because Echo is coming bot. Well, there's Echo and Xin Zhao. But there's still bot. But that doesn't really matter. So I went back to lane. So Echo's already level 9, I'm level 7. And right now, he's already at a pretty decent build. He has his revolver, boots, and a Doran's ring. So usually with Fizz, if I'm confident, I start with Dark Seal, and then build either Corrupting Potion or Doran's ring. Or if sometimes I start Doran's and build Dark Seal if I end up winning lane. So Darius is waiting in this bush. So I have no ward there because I believe Darius destroyed it. But the only reason I knew he was there is because that brief moment he was sitting right outside. So I go and ward the bush, see him in there, there's a zombie ward in that. So I'm not sure if we pick up the kill in either of them. Pretty sure Echo gets killed. So Kane's finding the Xin. Because of his ult, he avoids Echo's W, kills Xin. Alright, then I go in with my E, and I get the assist on Echo. And this is where Darius kills me with his ult. I really should have backed there. So Darius flashes the wall. Decides to chase. I said that was a bad idea, but he picked up the kill anyways. That's pretty nice. It's the bot lane. Lux is soloing bot lane. Varus is respawning. So Varus, he's building pretty much just attack speed first. He's not going the usual Varus build. And this is kind of weird, but it didn't really matter too much because he did pretty well bot lane. So right now, about 46. Echo's still double my CS. So I used my E right there, but I just barely didn't have enough AP and left the minions with just a little bit of HP. Wasn't able to kill them. That was a problem I had for quite a while. So I started roaming bot because Echo. I ping Varus to back off, but he decides to chase. He gets killed by MF, which it made Lux kind of upset. So right now at 7-16, we have Varus who's not doing really who's not communicating with us at all. You have a Lux who is pretty tilted. Alright, so I decided to go in on this Misfortune. I don't get the kill under it, but I deal a pretty nice chunk of her health. So right now, I'm just trying to get some CS while I'm down here. So even though even though it didn't do well with the cannon or with the mini waves, I picked up most of the cannon kills. See that cannon I picked up with my W passive. That was a pretty close call because Zin ganked. I didn't want to stay and deal the last hit or I could die, so I decided to back out of there. So top lane Echo's up there. See, Cho'Gath is doing pretty well. He's like he's not exactly winning lane, but he's not losing either. They're kind of at a standstill top, and they were like that for a majority of the game. So right here, I'm trying to get in on this team fight with Kayn. He went in too deep, and I couldn't do much. I really wish I could have gone and helped. My ult was on cooldown, and I shouldn't. Yeah, ult was on cooldown. Couldn't really do much. My ult is gonna be off cooldown in just a few seconds. So my E destroys this minion wave, which is pretty nice. So bot lane. So Lux, she isn't exactly building support items, so she has the ancient coin, hasn't been upgraded yet. She bought the Tear of the Goddess and Boots of Swiftness, which is decent. Varus builds Runaan's Hurricane, which is pretty good. Yeah, the CC coming in from Nami, it kills Lux. Almost Varus, but he's able to get away. So Kayn picks up the kill on Echo, and I'm sort of roaming bot to help because Varus is alone against 2 bot. So I come in to gank. They take the turret. I get the shark on Nami. I got the assist. Choose redemption there. And I don't believe I got the assist on that one. I might have. Yeah, but I'm still 0-3. I almost got a few kills, but they're taken. I'm not gonna complain very much. I didn't say anything about it in the chat. I was kind of disappointed though. So they got bot lane turret. I decided to come help with the minions before I back. So as you can see, top lane Darius right here. He's gonna take the turret with no contest. He's gonna interrupt. No, that was really close. Alright, so me and Kayn were taking the Infernal Dragon, which is pretty good. So the enemy team, they're really strong in kills. They had a lot of kill pressure, CC, but they didn't bother taking Dragon like that. They took Baron later in the game, but we'll get to that. So Kayn's fighting Nami. I come with my ult, get my first kill. So it's almost 20 minutes in the game. Echo's at 117 CS. I'm still 68, 71 now, which it isn't good, but it's higher than the rest of my team except Kayn, who is really good about CSing. So there's Xin Zhao is still pretty behind. He's an easy kill. Xin Zhao never posed a threat. He was probably the reason why we won a lot of team fights, because once we killed Xin, then it was a 5v4. So Kayn decides to go in on this. He gets killed. Actually, no, he gets the kill on Echo. And alright, so this part, so this part in the game. So Darius, he's really low, but he hasn't given up yet. So I go with my E. His life steal, his Q barely keeps him alive. So team decides to go in on him. Lux barely misses her ult. So alright. So because of the turret, Darius picks up the first kill. His Q gains him life. He gets a double kill. And there, he killed me with a triple kill. So right here, this is kind of where Lux wasn't really feeling it anymore. She knew the game was going nowhere because like they're at a 6k gold lead, and Nami picks up the kill with her Q. Alright, so Varus is gonna try to defend this turret, but is forced out after the harass, and he gets killed by Misfortune. Oh no, Echo. Alright, so at this point in the game, Kane is uh our main win condition because he's really good in team fights, and he can 1v3 pretty easily. Alright, so there's Zinzao in that bush and Nami. I decide to go around, see if I can get a kill from behind. Alright, so my ult kills Zinzao. I got a double kill. And I'm not sure if I kill Nami or not. No, because Darius gets the kill. So I kill Nami, and I escape. Yeah, I barely escaped that fight. So, alright, so on the enemy team, their main win conditions are Darius and Echo. Because Darius, he can pretty easily fight most of our team by himself, and he does that quite a few times. So I come back right now. Right now, I built Proto Belt first, and I'm working on Zanya's Hourglass, which is my usual build path. Sometimes I like to rush Zanya's first, and then go Proto Belt in Lichbane. Alright, so games like this with against champions that have lifesteal like Darius, Misfortune with her Bloodthirster. Oh no, she doesn't have Bloodthirster just yet. Later in the game, she grabs Bloodthirster. Um, Later in the game, I decide to pick up Morella Nomicon, and that's what I believe helped a lot killing Darius. Alright, so our team is pinging at Baron. Lux really wants to go at it, and I I was alright with that. I was going to make my way up there, but the team didn't really respond, so I decided to just ignore it. So, alright, so here we are we are about to fight Baron. Decided to come mid and check on Echo. So here, this was kind of an awkward situation to jump into because I could have ulted there, but Echo has his ult up. He can easily get out of that, and just the turret was right here, and it was only a Cho'Gath. So I come bot lane with Varus. I place a ward there, which really helps. Alright, so it lets me see that Zin and Echo are coming in. I'm able to get out of there pretty safely. So like what I see a lot of bronze players do is when they ward, they only ward bushes, or like I know bot laners, top laners do it a lot. They like when they're doing a ward, they ward this little river bush and call it a day. So this team fight up here. Echo gets the kill on me. Sorry I wasn't looking at this. It wasn't too important, but we got the kill on Zin, and Cho'Gath I believe makes it out of that. No. Yeah, this is where Cho'Gath dies. Alright, so Lux right now, she's building full AP, which my team didn't really agree with. She still has the ancient coin. It could have helped if she was support items, but her AP really helps later in the game. Like once she gets to around full build. Alright, so Xin Zhao flashes there. Kane's going in. There's Darius that showed himself down here. Again, I would not be able to see him if he didn't pop out for a second. But yeah, so when you're playing ranked, and if you're behind, make sure to have vision. And what I recommend is, so the reason to have vision, like, around the jungle, is so you want to stay as a group and catch certain enemies off guard. So in this game, Lux typing in the chat Varus, and this is where we sort of had the problem. This is where we sort of noticed that he's not talking. So he goes and recalls to help Lux defend because everyone else is dead. I'm still 84 CS, which isn't very nice. I was focusing too hard on just ganking and trying to get kills, which sort of worked in my favor. I'm at 4, 6, and 9. So the main reason why I buy Proto Belt is for wave clears. I use it a few times in this game to secure kills. But like with Fizz and other assassins like this, when I have this sort of poor wave clear, using Proto Belt is a really nice item. So right now, just reached 103 CS. Decided to come around this way, which didn't really make a difference which direction I went. So I came up here. Xin Zhao just uses ult. I missed my ult barely, which is kind of unfortunate. We make it out of that with my Proto Belt. Varus gets killed, or no, Lux gets killed. Alright, so Darius is in there, or no, Xin Zhao gets killed by Kayn. And Echo lands the W, but didn't really do much about it. So my Zhonya's comes in there, really helps. So right now we're at 31-36. We have 2 oceans and 1 infernal drake, while the enemy has none. So starting to make a comeback. We still lose pretty hard in team fights if Varus or Kayn get killed by Darius. So for a little while, I'm I I'm not the most useful in fights, but once I get Lich Bane finished, I start doing some more damage, and it really helps later in the game. So in this game, alright, so my ult, my Q, they kill Misfortune, which is really fortunate for us. No pun intended. But alright, so Zin, he just kind of stood there and let's just get a kill on him. Kayn is going really hard on this Darius and forces him to run back. Alright, so Lux lands their ult, and Darius is really close to dying here. And I barely make it out of that fight, and then Echo comes and kills me. Probably wouldn't have killed me if I didn't get stuck in that little corner there. But oh well, it happens. So in ranked games, one of the main ways you could actually come back is mostly just a mental thing. If you're like pissed off the entire time, inflaming your teammates, you're probably not going to win. Just like, to be honest. Um, I I know in games I perform a lot more poorly when my team is calling me an asshole or something like that, or like someone's feeding and everyone's flaming them and they start saying like there's no hope for the game. Even though it's not directly towards me, it kinda gets on my nerves. So we kill Zinzao, and Kayn gets a double kill on Echo. Now that Echo's gone, it becomes pretty safe to be in team fights. So Misfortune, she is pretty strong, but she's really frail, and I'm able to kill her pretty easily. So she's not that much of a threat. I miss my ult there again. Um, Darius kills Kayn and almost kills. Uh, oh yeah. So what happened there is Darius still had the bleeding effect on first, and Nami's auto attack brought him down just barely enough to where she didn't get the kill, but the last second of bleeding damage did. So right now, I'm just waiting for my team to come back. We're playing it really safe. I'm not gonna go in for any crazy all-ins because against that Darius, we can't do much. Alright, so while Darius goes down there, I come back to mid, and I use my Zanyas here. Forces Misfortune's flash. So that I would have easily died there if it wasn't for those Zanyas. Cho'Gath gets killed in a 1v4 by the Drake. And Kayn gets stuck in the same fight and gets killed. So you have it's a 3v5 right now. Varus is able to get on the kill, or get the kill for Zin. So I'm mid lane picking for help. I can't really do much here. So since Echo leaves, alright, so Echo goes top. So I decided to use my ult, and I'm gonna go all in on this Misfortune. So get my E off, get Q, and then W. So this Nami uses Ignite, which doesn't do anything to be honest. So then I come down here, get the wave clear on this huge minion wave. So right now, my build is going pretty well. I've completed my third item, Lich Bane, and I'm going to start working on Morello Nomicon for my fifth. So, so for this match, I went in sorcerer's shoes. Can't talk. Use sorcerer's shoes. I usually go boots of lucidity, just for the CDR. But I really needed the damage against Echo because I was getting destroyed in lane, so I decided to sacrifice the CDR for a little bit more magic pen, and I think it paid off. Alright, so they start fighting Baron, but me and Cho'Gath are too busy up here trying to fight these guys off, and that was a mistake for us because Misfortune gets a double kill while they're fighting Baron. And so Lux, she's not very happy about that. Like, she's talking in the chat to us, and like that could have easily gone better. That was a huge misplay on me and Cho'Gath's part. But the enemy team, they pick up the Baron kill. So I just went to scout. They kill Baron. I'm just trying to get back. So at this point in the game, Lux, she becomes a little less toxic, and she just telling us how to defend. So she built Banshee's Veil, which comes in handy, and I'm working on my Morello Nomicon, pick up the Oblivion Orb. So that's really good against Darius and Misfortune right now. Alright, so right now I'm going with Kayn bottom. Elder Drake, they have a ward there. So Kayn goes in and he gets stuck in a fight. I use my ult Misfortune and then realize that's not a good fight for me. So back out of that one, they get the Elder Drake. But that's fine. So that was their first dragon. They didn't gain too many crazy buffs. So their Baron effect should be wearing off pretty soon. Lux's ult comes in there. Oh, Lux's ult comes in there. Alright, so right here, I'm just about finished. And I think one thing I misplayed on. So when I'm behind, like when people are behind, they tend to not think about certain things. For me, one of those was not upgrading my trinket. So vision score of 22, which isn't too bad compared to the rest of my team. But to everyone else, yeah, I could be doing better. So Lux uses her ult on the minion wave, which is kind of fun because she has tons of CDR. Xin comes in. with his ult. Alright, so right now, 40 minutes into the fight. We're making a comeback. Anyway, uh, we're ahead in dragons, and they're ahead in turrets. It's fine. I use a close range ult on Xin Zhao, just to give me a little extra damage. We take the first turret, or we take their mid turret. My E barely saves me from Misfortune's ult. So me and Varus are the only ones alive. I got a little upset here with this Varus, but it wasn't anything too bad. Alright, so right now, split pushing. Misfortune's mid, Echo and Darius are bot. So Misfortune gets the kill, or gets the turret. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna ult, and I accidentally Zanya's here. That was supposed to be a proto belt, but I'm still able to pick up the kill on her. And Echo comes really close to killing me. He's his ult there, it goes back to full. So Varus is dead there in that fight because the Darius is bleeding. And here we pick up the kill on Darius. Our minions destroy top lane turret. Alright, so red team's pinging to destroy, do a clear this minion wave. Echo comes in because he has amazing wave clear for an assassin. So Kane, he is fighting Xin Zhao and Nami. Can't remember if he gets this kill or not. I believe he kills one of them. Alright, so Cho'Gath is coming in for the assist. So he ults Nami, and yes, he gets the kill on Nami. Decides to stay in for the fight. So Misfortune has Guardian Angel, I ult her, and then I go in, and that was a mistake on my part. But I broke a Guardian Angel, so not really worth it there. So three of our team members are dead. And alright, so Lux is returning to the base. Varus is up top. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's taking red buff. A lot of the time during team fights, Varus is off farming in jungle camps. Alright, so Lux is by herself down here. They destroy our inhibitor. Lux is asking for assistance, and Varus decides to recall there. Alright, so Lux and Varus, they come in, they miss the ult, but he's able to get the kill off of Xin Zhao. Alright, so mistake on my part, I decided to go in on the Darius instead of the Misfortune, which ends up killing me in just a second. Actually no, never mind. So I'm pretty low. Go in. I'm barely able to get the double kill off of Darius. So right now we're just taking out the we're just taking out the super minions. Lux is pinging for Baron, and now would be a great time for Baron. So we go in, and they have a ward there. But so even though they see us, it's a pretty free Baron. So it's Nami up there. She tries to steal it with Redemption, but it's too slow. So I recall me and Lux. She's pinging for Kayn and everyone else to recall, but they decide to stay in lane. And here Kayn gets killed by Echo's W. And Echo's ult lands him the double kill. Alright, so Nami's ult gets a lot of knock up on this. Alright, so right now I'm just about at full build. I'm finishing my build with Banshee's Veil, which probably wasn't completely necessary because there's only one AP, but that one AP is pretty powerful. So I think it's kind of worth it. It helped me survive a lot of kills against Echo. Alright, so I use my E, and kind of a bad situation for me because I'm right in the middle of Echo's W. Alright, so right here, Lux's ult gets the kill on Zinzao. And Varus goes after Darius. But luckily, Lux's burst damage was able to take out the two squishies who would have killed Varus. So like, I think the problem, I think problem that we had was we kept chasing Darius instead of going after Misfortune or Echo, which would have been a much better option. It would have won us a lot more fights. So Kayn is down here soloing Elder Dragon. Eventually, me and Lux come and help him. So I see him. I'm on the way. My full build is complete. So the red team, they suspect that he's there. So I come over the wall, and we're barely able to save this from Nami. So I go in on this Nami, not able to get the kill. Actually, yes, yeah, we are. So I ult Nami. I shouldn't have jumped in on that. I should have backed out because me and Kayn get destroyed here. My Zhonya's kicks in, but yeah, I wasn't able to land the E. Varus is up here. He's pretty high in CS now. So Lux is at full build now. Pretty much everyone is except Cho'Gath. Alright, so he's picking for help. Lux's ult flattens Echo, which made him kinda like, it tilted him in the chat. And her ult again kills Xin. So the reason why her ult came out so quickly is because of her passive. And she misses that ult, so she won't have it. She won't have it available for a little while longer. Alright, so during a team fight, Varus took out the top inhibitor. I'm chasing his misfortune, but decided to back off. Alright, so I'm gonna go through the jungle here on my own. I'm heading bot lane to push. Lux will meet me down there. Well, she said she would. I don't remember if she came in or not in this. No, in this fight, Lux didn't come. So I'm down here at the turret, which probably shouldn't have been there. But I see Misfortune, decided to walk down there, and I got stopped by Darius. So I'm trying to make my way down. Varus gets the kill. Yeah, Varus gets killed. Zanya's. And then I'm not able to get out in time. And I get killed by Darius' ult. So right now it's just Cho'Gath, Lex, and Kayn. Kayn is top, fighting Xin. And Lex and Cho'Gath, they're making their way mid to defend. Alright, so Kayn is top by himself, which Lex wasn't too fond of, and it turns out that Kayn died from it. Lex wasn't very happy, and so while Kayn was up there, I was telling her that he's alright because Kayn, he can easily 1v3. He can get some kills. I wasn't expecting the early death like that, but it was fine. So Cho'Gath flashed barely out of range of Darius' Q, which, if that Q hit, would have landed, or would have slowed him down enough for Echo and Darius to take him out. So I'm not sure what Varus was thinking. So he comes up here, and he's typing the chat for once. He wants Baron. So he comes down here. He gets the kill on Xin, and he misses the ult barely, but he was able to get the kill on Misfortune too. So now that these guys are dead, he decides to come over to the Baron. Yeah, he took quite a while to place that word, but it's alright. Coming over here. So, bot lane, I ulted Darius. Didn't do much to him, but we're able to almost get the kill. And here's where things went bad for me, because I decided to chase, and Darius killed me from the bush. So Varus was up here asking for Baron. Lex decides to help him, which this was not a very smart idea, because they only got Baron. The Baron effect is only on two people. Alright, so Lux recalls. Varus decides to stay in lane. He goes and pushes top, and we're having some problem, or having a lot of minions at our base. She's picking him the recall. So Varus is up here just taking minions, or taking Krugs. And he decides to wander through the jungle and think about here he gets killed. Yeah, so Nami comes and sees him. He gets to kill Nami, and Misfortune gets to kill with her ult. So now it's only Lux who has Baron. So we're just trying to push here. Alright, so Darius goes in. He takes quite a bit of damage. Marlon it I'm not exactly sure how effective it was in this match, but I noticed that we're killing him pretty easily. Alright, so Misfortune was seen top, so we're trying to wait in the bush, thinking she's gonna come through the river. She doesn't actually come. But see her here. I could have ulted there, but I didn't think of it at the time. So Zin's here, pretty much stands there through my E. I don't think he was expecting the three of us to be there. So Kane is getting eldered again. So we both come in. And we're able to pull off the Elder Dragon pretty safely. Darius comes in and tries. So I ult him, and because of Lux in my passive, I'm able to get a triple kill here, which is it's pretty fun. I know that most of those, like probably two of those kills, I didn't I I didn't do most of the damage for, but it doesn't really matter. So right now I'm 16 and 12, which is pretty decent. Me and Lux are pushing bot lane. We get the kill on Nami. So we take out the turret, and this is where we end the game. So we started off the game being incredibly behind. We lost the first jungle invade to 3 deaths, I believe. Or no. Yeah, I believe 2 or 3 deaths early game. But we're able to come back and pull in the victory. Alright, so thanks for watching. Sorry if if it was a little boring, but it's my first commentating over a game, and I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe, and really give me the support, and I will keep making content.